Do you want to learn how to test your Shopify products using Facebook ads in 2019? I'm going to teach you how to do that right. So just some quick updates before we get into this so you're fully aware of everything. So this is for Facebook ads using your Shopify products, but this works for any e-commerce site. So regardless of what platform you're using, this works. Make sure to check the links in the description for heaps of valuable content, even like cheat sheets, free cheat sheets on winning products given to you 100% free. It's just a PDF. Make sure to comment down below, crush it. I want to get 10 comments. If I can get 10 comments, I'm going to give away one of my winning products that I've had, and I'm going to give away all the information about that product. All you have to do is comment, crush it down below. I also wanted to add though that Facebook changes a lot, okay? So Facebook does change a lot from when I started to where it is now. Facebook has changed a dramatic amount. So it's really important that you use this video for here and now, okay? And you watch my other content to help you keep updated on this, because it changes on a month-to-month basis, okay? New strategies come in place. So I just wanted to get into that, and let's get straight into the core content. So Facebook Marketing 101, just wanted to talk about this as well, is that Facebook makes 100% of its revenue from marketers like us doing e-commerce, lead gen, brand awareness, whatever their objective may be. That's where they make their money. Facebook for us is always going to drive the best conversions. We're doing what's called website conversions. So I'm going to go into and teach you how that works momentarily, and it'll always drive it at the cheapest price for you. Okay, so Facebook's always going to drive it at the cheapest price, which results in us spending more money. And I thought I'd add that little funny gift, because the more money Facebook makes us, the more money we're going to give them, and it's purely a win-win. So that is Facebook Marketing 101 in very simple terms for everyone to understand. I just wanted to talk about that. So let's move on to the more. So there's a few requirements that we need to acknowledge before we get started on Facebook. And one is that we use a video. Now you can use images, but videos just convert better on Facebook now. Just because of what sort of happened in the last few years. Facebook, like anything, videos have become far more prominent because Facebook has a lot more options for that, as well as videos just generally resonate with people better, so we get better conversions. So that's one of the requirements that I wanted to talk about. You need a business manager. I'm going to show you how to where to get that. You can just click the link. There'll be this file will be down in the description below for you to use to help guide you through that. And you need to bind your payment method. Really important, because you can't even run ads if you don't bind your payment method. So I'm going to show you those two things right now. Okay, so step one is your business manager, and you'll just be landing on this page here, which just gives you an outline of what it does, etc., etc. You don't really need to worry about that. I recommend just going to watch my other videos on how Facebook works. This is to purely get you started. And you just want to create an account. Okay, just go through the prompts, put in your name, address, all the details it just asks for, and it'll create a business manager for you, and then you're good to go. All right, once you have made a business manager, you jump into your Facebook. Okay, so you jump into your Facebook, you've got a heaps of options. I find the easiest way to go into it is I click this little down arrow, and you'll have your business manager here. You just click your business manager. Okay, it's then going to take you to the default home page here. Now you've got your pages, and then you got your ad account. And then they're very different. Your page is what customer sees. It's just your actual page. So, my page, Ricky Hayes, for instance, okay? That's what they see, and that's where you can go in there and you can adjust all the settings. You can modify the pictures, you can look at insights, you can look at notifications, inbox, people messaging you, shares, all of that. It has an ad center, but do not use that. That's not useful at all. But you have your settings, and you can change all of these settings and use various things to adjust your page as you see fit. Okay. So, but in relation to this, you also have to make an ad account. So when you first start, in order to actually, I didn't include that there, sorry, but you do need an ad account, and you also need your payment method set up. Okay. So you go generally into your business settings. It's going to open up another tab. Okay. And so you have your page. Okay, here's your page, and you can make as many pages as you want. You just need to go create a new page. And if you are starting and you are creating a new page, just go brand or product, okay, and give the page a name and in a category that's slightly relevant. If you can't find one, just choose one. It's not going to be the end of the world. Just choose website. But if you have one, let's say that is clothing, of course, try and use clothing because that helps Facebook with organic traffic to your page. It doesn't happen much, but it happens. You have your ad account. Okay, so you can have at the start one ad account. Once you spend about $500, I believe, you can have a secondary ad account. That's in another video. I'm not going to get into that. But you just want to create a new ad account. Remember, I want to explain. A lot of people get very confused. They're very confusing. You can request access to ad account. That's if you like, let's say, running a Facebook ad agency, or you can add an ad account, which is claiming it from another business manager. But you want to create your own. So just create it. It's going to ask you the name, on behalf of what business manager, okay, time zone and currency. Now I do recommend make sure whatever currency that you use, I try and recommend using your own currency, but if you let's say your store is in whatever current time zone, make sure your ad account's the same time zone so your data correlates. Okay, that's really important. Just a little expert tip right there. So once you've done that, you then want to go into your payments. Okay, and here you can add your payment methods. Okay, so you can add, you choose your billing country, an amount in dollars, etc., etc. So I think this is actually a new feature where you can have your ad account in a different currency and it's still only going to charge you in your currency. Okay, and the benefit of that is you don't get foreign transaction fees. Right, no one likes foreign transaction fees. So you can add your card. You can also add PayPal down the line, but I recommend adding card, especially if you have a credit card that gets you some form of reward points, whether it's, like for groceries, travel, a big one I know a lot of people use is for travel. Then put it in there and you're going to rack up those points. So you need to do that, otherwise you're not even going to be able to run ads successfully. So that is step one. Let's move on. So now that we know the base that we need to set up, the few things that we need to also understand now is we also need to set up our Facebook pixel, which connects to our Shopify store. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really easy. I wanted to explain though that the goal of e-commerce stores is to get sales. So for us, we want to use website conversions campaign objective. I'm going to show you that really easy. Okay. We want to tell Facebook that we want purchases. There's a lot of different options there, but we just want people that are going to buy. I'm going to show you that. We tell Facebook the country, age, and gender and location, which I said there. And we tell Facebook the type of people we want to market to, which is the interest targeting. And what I'm going to show you, and we can even go to the point of what placements. I'm going to show you how that all sort of works right now. All right, so we now want to understand how to set up our Facebook pixel and connect to our store. It's really important we do that, otherwise we're not going to save any data into our pixel, which is important to know, how much we're paying per click, how many add to carts we're getting, purchases, how profitable we are, various things like that. So that's really important that we do. And how you do that is you again go back under your settings, and in this case we want to go data sources, and we want to go pixels, okay? So we make a pixel. So you can see here I've made a couple of pixels already just for testing purposes. So you just make a pixel and you want to give it an appropriate name, so your store name, okay? And you don't have to put in a URL, that's just optional. It's not going to change anything, it's not important, okay? And it's going to then go through and start getting it set up. And it's going to actually guide you. And the good thing is that so many people use Shopify as their platform that we just want to go set up pixel now and we go connect to partner platform. And all we do is we choose Shopify, and it has actual instructions that literally show you exactly what you need to do. So you just go to your online store and you go into preferences and you copy the pixel ID. So you see how you got your Facebook pixel and you got your pixel ID, and it'll tell you what your pixel ID is down there. Copy, paste, save, done, and then you can actually go to the next screen and you can do a test. So you just put in your URL, so www.mystore.com, and do a test, and it'll come up with green for once it's got activity, and then you know it's 100% connected. Okay, all right, and that's all there is to that. So moving on, anyway, so now we want to make our first campaign. So now we actually go into our ad account, and we click that, and it opens up another tab again. All right, and we can see here I've made a couple of test campaigns for other tutorials. So we can make campaigns a number of ways. So I use the quick creation tool, but for starting out, you're always going to be set up on the guided creation tool. And so if you've already made a campaign, it's going to try and get you to do it, but we're just going to go start again. okay, and we want to create a new campaign, and we want to choose our objective, okay. So there's a heap of different objectives here. Do not worry, you do not need most of these objectives. The only ones you're ever going to use is conversions and catalog sales. Catalog sales, I recommend going to watch my video on dynamic product ads, because that's what that is, okay. So I'm not going to talk about that there. I'm going to talk about just purely getting your first ad set up and what you need to do. So we're going to go conversions, okay. We click conversions, and when you read it, get people to take valuable action on your website in app or a messenger, such as adding payment info or making a purchase, okay. That's what we want. We want people to come to our e-commerce store and purchase. That's why we choose this conversion, and we give it a name. So I'm just going to leave it as conversions. You can name it whatever you want. Now, for some reason, it always says to set up ad account. That won't happen for you. It's just because this is a test account, so ignore that. And so now we're up to the actual ad creation part of this. So we simply just want to scroll down. So we got all these, what these are called conversion events. So we can tell Facebook that we want to optimize a conversion for view content. Now that might sound counterproductive, but I recommend going to watch my other Facebook videos where I talk more in depth about that. I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about what you need to get started right now. Okay, so what we do is we go purchase. Okay, don't worry about anything that it says with the little red or any other messages. It's fine. It's a new pixel. Do not worry. Okay, so we've now set up the conversion method, and now we're telling Facebook the who, where, what, why. So we change this to people who live in this location, and we choose United States. Choose United States as minimum. Okay, we put in United States. So now we've told Facebook that this is where they live. We now want to tell Facebook the age of the people. I go 25 and up because generally speaking 18 to 24 don't have the cash flow, and you will market to them down the line once you have a winning product. Again, if you want to know more about winning products, just watch one of my recent videos on how to find winning products. That's going to teach you 6 proven methods to be able to get those results really quick and easy. So we want to choose the gender. I'm just going to leave it open in this case just to show you. We want to choose language, English all, because obviously in America there are people that don't speak English. We just want to only target English people because our store is in English locale. If your store is in a different language, of course, choose that language, okay? Just a bit of common sense there. We want to untick expand interests, and we put in an interest here. So if it's a dog product, I'm just going to put in purely dogs. All right, and now we've told Facebook the type of people, and see how the audience size has been reduced greatly. Okay, so because we're telling Facebook the type of people that this should be hitting. Moving down, we want to change the edit placements. You can have the option between desktop and mobile. We want to take off desktop because desktop doesn't get much traffic anyway, okay, and it's more expensive. Next, we want to do is we want to take off all placements, but Facebook and Instagram newsfeed. A little expert tip: most of your sales are most likely going to come from Facebook newsfeed. Depending on your niche, it can be Instagram newsfeed, but in most cases, I actually do find that it is Facebook newsfeed. All right, ignore any of these recommendations. They are not to be worried about. All right, and we want to now set up for conversions. Again, we want to optimize ad delivery for people that are converting, not landing on our page or anything like that. We just want to go straight for the kill. And we set our budget and we set it on $3, okay? And that's in your currency. So I would try and correlate it to USD currency so that you're getting the most out of it, especially if you're marketing to the US, which is what I do and recommend, okay? So now I'm going to teach you how to set up the ad side of it and the bare requirements, and how to do it, how to set up the ad in a quick and easy fashion. Now, don't forget, if you are enjoying today's video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can give you heaps of value. We're going to be making 2 to 3 videos every week. Make sure to check out my channel for over 100 videos. You're going to go from beginner to expert, all right? So now we need to understand how to make the right ad, okay? So making the right ad does make a massive difference because it mainly is about the ad. What the customer sees, how they feel about it, really does help with the outcome of that campaign as a whole, because the targeting isn't that important. As long as you give Facebook a ballpark figure, it's the actual ad that's really important, okay? Because Facebook's going to go out there and try and find the right people. So this is why I use videos again, as they have the highest conversion. We want a quality thumbnail. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. And we want a video that draws people in, generally the first 3 seconds. So if you can find a video that is working well for someone else, then you want to use it for your own. I'm going to show you just a couple of tools, okay? So You can use AliExpress videos. So there's actually a little download option from the video. I'll show you that momentarily. Or you can use fbdown.net. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. You get the competitor's video, and all you basically do is you put your own logo over the top of it, save it, export it, and then we use that to upload it. But I'm going to show you how to do all of that right now. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to acquire videos that you can use within your Facebook ads. Okay, so here, if we scroll down, just in my other accounts newsfeed, we've got this video, and this is a current trending product that is doing quite well. We can see here 110 comments, hundreds of thousands of views, okay, and it solves the problem. So what we do is we right click and we can go show video URL, and we can basically just copy that. We put it in here, paste, and download. Alright, and from that we can now click download in HD quality, and it's going to play again, and you can click download. Alright, so we're going to use this one for this example. Now, you can also use AliExpress. Some of them have it, some don't. I haven't been able to find one just in this case, but if we have a look here at this product, it's usually just down here, and it'll have the exact same type of screen, just with the download option, okay? And you just download it, and then we're just going to put that into Canva so that we can do some slight modifications, all right? And I'm gonna show that momentarily. But first what we want to do is we go into Facebook, into Canva, pardon me, and we choose Facebook post, right? We choose the Facebook post, and we can create a design. So if we were using, let's say, just this image, just this case, and just pretend this has an image on it, basically all I ever do, actually I'll choose a different template. We'll choose that one, okay? Is basically all I ever do is I add a box down the bottom. That's me. Oh, sorry. Always get those confused. Sorry, a box down the bottom. Okay, so pretend that this is the product, and we adjust this so that we make it look bigger, so it looks square. Alright, and we change the color to black. You can even go to the degree of, putting this up the top as well. I find a lot of people do that now, and it works well. And you put like the words, text of, oh my god, I need this. And generally what you do is, I find black background with a white overlay works best. So if we now change this to white text, and I find that the best font is impact font. Okay, it seems to just look better, especially on mobile. And we change it to, let's say, like 42, and we try and make it as large as we can, and we go to uploads, and we try and find I've got so many things here. I can't even remember half of them now. Okay, you want to try and find the love emoji, and I cannot remember, or that one. That one's usually a good one. So, you add that, and I like to do it on both sides, and then, I would do the same of, oh my god, I need this, oh my god, I need this. This is amazing. Okay, and just something like that. See how that really sticks out and just sort of differentiates yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can see how quick and easy that is in Canva. You can download it. We're just going to download that by just clicking the download button as a PNG. It prepares it, and we can now download it. All right, so that's pretty much it to that. I'm going to show you how to then now edit a video quickly and easily. So now we want to edit this video. Okay, and so for starters, we want to take out their watermark. So I use Camtasia personally. So what I would normally do, the easiest way is, and if you're a bit strict for time, sorry, I'm losing my place, is the good thing with Camtasia is it's really easy to do that. This is why I use this software. I just change this to a black outline, or you can even change it to white, really doesn't matter. And we put in the text, and you put in your logo. Okay, so if I was to put in my logo, Ricky Hayes, okay, and you can even get in the habit of doing annotations. Okay, so but this one already has it, so there's nothing that you really need to do here, unless right at the end that you want to add like a shop now call to action at the end of your video. But at the bare minimum, you want to do that. Once you get some data, you want to do some more split testing. Try and another thing that I've been testing that I find also works well is in this case, this is not a perfect example for it, but let's say we had another one up here, and we change that again to white, but we made the background black, and we make that black, and we take out the text, or we put, oh my god, I need this, oops, oh my god, I need this, and if we make the text white, is it going to let me do that? White, thank you. And it's going to run throughout the duration of that video as long as we have extended it out. I recommend Camtasia because I just find it's the easiest to use, and you can add the little emojis as well, and if you can, try and use the same font that is Imperial. Okay, thanks. I love making mistakes like that. Okay, Imperial. Impact font. Beautiful. So you can see this isn't perfect, but I would, put your logo over the top of that, and oh my god, I need this, and people just, they see that. It differentiates yourself a little bit from others, and you can add like a shop now call to action at the end. You save it, export it, and so now I'm going to teach you how to implement the right ad. Okay, so for the thumbnail, again, I use Canva, 100% free. Want to make engaging copy, which I'm going to show you now. For the video, we're going to use the one that I've just shown you how to make in Camtasia. There's plenty of software out there, and I'm going to upload it to Facebook. You can see I just wanted to show a little example of some other people that do the oh my god, I need this, using the love heart faces and the oh my god face converts really well with people. So let's all bring it together now and show you exactly how this all works. Okay, so now we're up to the actual part of uploading the video and launching it for our Shopify product. So we choose single video, we choose our respective page we want to market it with. We upload the video. As you can see, I've uploaded the video here, and I've just chosen a thumbnail already had just for this training exercise. And the video uploads, you can actually choose one of the images here as the thumbnail as well. So you can actually do that if you don't want to use Canva at times, but I always recommend making a custom one in Canva. Generally they're better because that's just from the video. Okay, so you upload that. It has its dimensions for Facebook newsfeed. It tells you all the dimensions here if you do want to put it in different placements, but on Facebook newsfeed you're going to pretty much be fine. Now I've gone ahead and already just made the copy just so we can discuss this. So whenever I do this, I generally start with question, answer, benefits, call to action. That's the 4-step process. And with a need item, this works very well because we can pose a question to help solve a problem. And for this product here, when I look at it, I've never marketed this product truthfully, that it jacks up your car, right? It's really quick, and it actually has other features, sorry, that I didn't even notice. So I would probably change this, but from watching the first part, it can jack up your car. So if this was just purely a car jack, I would be, want to jack up your car without the worry of your safety in time. Because when people jack up their car, it's a worry about their safety. There are plenty of stories of people unfortunately getting crushed by this happening, and the time it takes to do it. So those are the two main pain points that I see. So I'm going to touch on that. Okay, so our ultimate car jack allows you to quickly, easily, and safely jack up your car for maintenance anywhere, and I'd probably put anywhere at any time. Okay, but knowing this video has more features, I would add that in too, but just for the example of this case. All right, and so then I went to the degree of saying 100% safe and secure from rigorous testing. So that is, people love to know that these types of products are being tested. And don't get worried about the moral side of it. If you don't want to market a product like this, I definitely don't recommend it if you're worried about things like that, okay? But this is just for the sake of this training exercise. Then I do 50% off for 24 hours. Then I do free worldwide shipping today only. And then I actually now do 2 get call to action buttons. Get yours here and get yours here. And so people can go and they can buy, and then you just put in your website URL again. The headline, I actually throw in emojis here. So maybe like a car emoji, thumb up, and then I do tick, tick, tick. And then those would actually be arrows pointing to the right. And I do 5 stars, okay, there, 5 stars as the emojis. Add those in there. It helps with people's confidence, okay? Now, if you ever have this is because there's too much text in my image, so I would need to change that. And that's usually from the thumbnail or the video up there. So we would need to change that, or you can do a manual review. A lot of the time, Facebook let it through, okay? So that's just something to keep in mind, all right? All right, so I hope you have enjoyed today's video that was purely about teaching you the best way to market your Shopify products using Facebook ads, exactly how you do it, exactly how I do it, that you can just replicate yourself in your marketing, okay? You can watch videos on how to find proven winning products. You can see my thumbnail there. There's a link there, and also my Facebook strategy on how to launch the ads, exactly what interests. I go into more in depth there, giving you a full course and even scaling. I'll be providing more scaling videos for you all as well. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And comment down below, guys. I want to see comments down below on Crush It. If we get enough comments, I'm going to be giving away a heap of cool stuff. Okay, guys? Thank you.